Yo, what up, y'all? Listen, man, we're gonna hop right into it, and we're gonna talk about rental properties. Now, one, rental properties has everything to do with your credit, but I also want to revisit this topic because a lot of times, if I feel like people that reach out to me, people that ask me questions, people that cannot get approved for rentals is missing it, then I want to revisit, I want to review, I want to make sure that all of my people watching out there that is interested in getting a rental property and not having any success has a complete understanding of what's actually going on, right? And why you cannot get approved, right? So, first, there's a few factors that the property management company or the landlord is going to look for when approve you for the rental property, right? So, one, we have our income. Now, typically they want to see 3 times the rent. And this is where it's super important too, right? And I want you guys to understand, this is where it's super important. If we all know that inflation has hit and the rental market has skyrocketed. So let's just say you're getting a 2-bedroom for $1,000 per month. They want you to make monthly 3 times that amount, so that's going to bring us to $3,000. Now, whether you have is you and someone else, maybe a spouse, then collectively you guys got to make $3,000, right? Now, the income, that's a major factor because a lot of times what happens is people might make, let's just say you make around 22, right? And you like, I can pay this rent, I can pay $1,000 a month. Sometimes I do side hustles, things like that. Always include any side hustles or anything that you may do. Like you may sell food, you may babysit, you may do Uber, any type of side hustles. Always include in your application because every company is different, so you never know what income they include as a requirement. They allow you to add on, right? So you want to make 3 times the rent. So if you're not in that situation where you're making 3 times the rent, then you might gotta lower that $1,000 rent to 800 or 900, right? To get you a little bit closer to that 3 times the rent. Now, the second factor is the credit. And see, the thing is, sometimes people have the income, they're lacking the credit, and then they're not around that fair, at least a 640 range in order to get that approval, or using a co-signer who has the 640. Now, if your credit is just simply not where you want it to be, one, you already know you can fix it and repair it. Two, there are companies that have no credit requirements. All right, DM me if you need one. If it's like a immediate situation and you need to move right away, have no credit requirements, but you will have to dig for that, for those type of companies, right? But your credit score will be a factor. That 3-digit number, the income will be a factor. Now, also, rentals go really fast. So first come, first serve a lot of times with rentals, right? First come, first serve. Because at the end of the day, if somebody put an application in a week ago and then their application came back approved and you just applied, but you also had this, you meted the whole checklist and you didn't get approved, it's first come, first serve. If I already got this person that's approved and they have the funds for the down payment, why keep going with another person, even though you did your application? Which brings me to my next point, application fees. It is very, very, very frustrating for people to constantly pay application fees. And I'm talking about application fees has gone up. Application fees is crazy. You may pay $50 or up. So imagine doing 4 applications. You done got denied. Now you done spent $200 just in application fees. So this is why I wanted to even revisit the income factor, the credit factor, your timing, right? First come, first serve, right? And also you can even just call the company and ask them directly, what are your qualifications? I'm telling you, every company is different. They may be similar or in the same ballpark, but every company is different. So always call. A lot of times if you're looking on Zillow, Realtor.com, Redfin, there's a number at the bottom. There's a company that you can call, right? And I want you to understand that, because at the end of the day, a lot of people are still getting denied. A lot of times it's because of this middle one. Because a lot of people work hard, a lot of people make pretty good money. A lot of people apply for the application right away. Maybe you was looking at multiple applications, but the credit is where a lot of people are falling short. So like I said, you want to consider a co-signer. You want to consider fixing your credit. Because what happens too, and I have to say this in this video, people wait until it's time to move within 30 days to fix their credit. And your credit's not going to just be fixed in 30 days. That's just the God-honest truth. So don't wait till 30 days. Oh, I got to move 30 days my lease up. Let me fix my credit. No, do it now. Do it soon. The best time is right now, right? First come, first serve. The income is a big factor. Always consider a co-signer, even if it could be a parent. You know what I mean? It could be a spouse. It could be an adult child. Any extra income you bring in, man. But I want you to know that, the rental market and what you're going to pay will be based off location. And it will be based off, not only the area you want to live in, but it's going to be based off how many bedrooms do you want? How many bathrooms do you want? What type of amenities the place may come with, right? So this is just a quick video, guys, on a rental application checklist. Be very mindful, call, ask questions before you apply. I don't want everybody just losing their application fees and losing their application fees. Look at the qualifications. Sometimes they may charge 2 times the rent. You never know. Ask questions, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.